Yeah. Well, and I think elder millennials and Gen X, yeah, we know what our role is, but I think after in the rebuilding, that'll be where a lot of it'll be millennial movement type of stuff. And Gen Z to a degree, but I fear that, like we had touched on, that Gen Z not going to college is gonna cause massive problems in the future, because I think that they are becoming more boomer-esque because of that, because they didn't have that exposure at the age, at that critical age gap. Honestly, I think college might just be a better, we might get more traditionally liberal people, just not even the actual education component, just exposing them to different cultures at a certain age will do it. That's all you really need. That's it.
Right.
Because think about
No,
our high school experience and how much different it was then. Like somebody posted a video that somebody took in the early 2000s, so it was around the time we were all in high school, and how much different the vibe was. So
hmm
but pre 9/11, and how people were respectful of each other, even down to orientation. And well, there probably wasn't any trans people that were completely out of the closet yet, but gay people were making strides, and race wasn't really an issue. And that was all before that fat ass came down that fucking escalator
hmm
and
hmm
divided us wholeheartedly, completely, and just destroyed our country, basically.
Yes. But to take the sentence and phrase and go back to with the next gen not going to college, they're skipping over the fact that all like most of us millennials went to college, so they're jumping into not only just the mental but like the work environment, but they're
Yeah.
jumping right into those mentality of those people are their mentors.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be so we just hope and we did enough as older siblings and as parents and things to make a difference. And I don't know, it's really weird. It's hard to tell right now because mine are at that weird age where they're like a grown but not grown, you know what I mean? So like you can't tell if they're just being like, he said, like not like locker room talk like he said, but when they joke around with their friends and they like, well, you're just a hoe or whatever they say to each other, and like where that line is. And I will yell at them when they're on the phone. Not talking to a girl, they're talking to their buddy, but
Right.
like where that line is, and like I yell at him all the time, but like I can't be in his back pocket 24/7. And how much
Yeah.
of that language is in the community all the time now?
Well, I think it's kind of like the situation is more, like there's a cutoff where like kids stop listening to their parents and start listening to their peers. Well, I think like, okay, so it shifts to a certain extent at, like, I forget what age it was. It's like 8 or 9 or something like that. And then it shifts again, I think, in your teens, but I think it actually shifts for a third time in your young adulthood, where your friends become your family. It's like the friends years where you have friendsgivings, and you kind of divorce yourself from your parents and your family a little bit, and you kind of spread your wings. Kids nowadays, because of housing, because of college costs, because they can't just move out of their parents' house at 18, are missing this entire third, like, exposure to their peers. Like, they are missing the friendsgiving segment of life. And that's still a crucial phase. You still have to
hmm
learn critical thinking skills. You still have to learn problem solving skills. You have to learn how to function as an adult person without your parents. And these children
Well,
are not learning that because they're not able to get out.